Hi team, I'm going to spend a few minutes talking to you today about a really powerful exercise that everybody does all the time and takes for granted, but actually is a really powerful tool in making sure that we have control over how we feel, our nervous system and stress and anxiety. It's the breath. Um, we take it for granted, don't we? It's the first thing we do when we're born. It's the last thing we do before we die. We're doing it every second of every minute in between, and yet we never think about it. And that's because it's part of our autonomic system. It's something that we do automatically and never, ever really have to think about. The trick is, if you do think about it, you can actually control it and use it to your advantage to manipulate how you feel within your body and also psychologically as well. So the breath is all connected with the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous systems. The sympathetic nervous system is your fight, flight, freeze response, and the parasympathetic nervous is your rest and digest or relax, chill mode. We know, don't we, when we are alarmed by something or feeling stressed, our breath changes. So if we are alarmed by something, we typically inhale really quickly, deeply and sharply. Similarly, if we're feeling stressed, our breath becomes very laboured, it might become tight, we might feel like we need to take a deep breath. Conversely, when we're feeling very relaxed, the shoulders tend to be down, breathing is much easier and much deeper usually, and much slower too. And those two nervous systems are all related to so many different things. They're related to our heart rate, they're related to our digestion and how efficient that is, related to our immune system by definition, they're related to the level of stress that we're experiencing, the level of anxiety that we're experiencing. And so they're a really, really powerful tool to control those things because we feel those things and our breath responds. But equally, if we control the breath, our body responds. Just one affects the other. You choose which one you want to do first. So I'm going to give you some simple breathing techniques that you can use just at your desk, at home. The nighttime one don't use in the car, no matter how much road rage you have. There are better things, better ways to work to control your anxiety in that situation. But I'll go through 4 different breathing exercises and you'll hopefully practice them and see for yourself how they affect the way you feel. So the first one is a balancing breathing exercise. It's very straightforward. You're inhaling through the nose for a count of 4 and then exhaling through the nose again for a count of 4. And what this does is really balances your nervous system. So if you're down, it will help you feel better, come up, a bit more energy. If you're feeling stressed and anxious, it will bring you down and calm your emotions. So we're halving the normal breathing rate here, essentially. So best posture is close your eyes, relax your shoulders, hands on your knees. And if you want to practice now, that would be fine. You don't have to have your eyes shut if you're worried about somebody watching. So obviously you can do it at your desk. But the best thing to do to really focus on the breath is to have the eyes closed or just to have a gentle downwards gaze. Pretend you're looking at your keyboard or something like that. So we breathe in on a slow count. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Now you want to do that for 10 rounds. So 10 inhales and 10 exhales. Just relax then, see how you feel. And what I find works best is to do 3 rounds of those 10 inhales and exhales. And I think after you've done that amount of breath, you will, or this particular method, you will find that you're a lot more balanced. So what happens if you need a bit more energy? You just can't be bothered, you've got something important to do and you really just need a bit of a boost. Well, we're going to use fast breathing for that because what you want to do is switch on your sympathetic nervous system, but this needs to be used with real caution because it does work. It will increase your heart rate, it will increase your blood pressure, and it will get your nervous system firing. So use with caution, but the technique is this. You're just going to exhale through your nose quickly We're going to do it 20 times and we're going to do it 3 times through. So I will just do one round with you and so that you will get an idea of how quickly you need to be breathing. So the technique is this. So you can see I'm not thinking about inhaling at all, just the exhalation. As you push the air out of your lungs, they will automatically inflate. So don't worry about not having enough oxygen. That will never happen. Quite the opposite, in fact. So I'll count along with you. So again, same posture for all of these breathing exercises. Shoulders down if you can. Close your eyes if you can, or gentle, soft downwards gaze. Hands in your lap and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a normal breath. Return the breathing to a regular rate. And once you're feeling ready, you do your second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, normal breath, and then you would go on to do a third round. The next breathing exercise is for the opposite end of the day. And again, this is the one that you can't do if you're in control of machinery or driving or anything of that nature. I'm going to give you a different relaxation one to do. This is more if you feel like you can't get to sleep. So rather than counting sheep, you can do this. We're breathing through the nose again. We're going to be inhaling for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 8. And again, you're going to do that 10 times through, or if you're doing it in bed, then just do it until you fall asleep. What it does is reduces your heart rate, reduces your anxiety. It switches on your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest nervous system, and you'll find that you very quickly become relaxed and sleepy. Again, you don't need to worry about not having enough oxygen. As soon as you fall asleep, your body takes over and all will be well. So again, I'll give you a sample. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, again out through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, 10 times through, or until you fall asleep. Don't do it, please, if you're somewhere near water, near a car, operating machinery. The usual exclusions apply. So what happens if you're feeling stressed? You know that you're feeling stressed. You might have done the balancing breath and it hasn't quite been enough to knock your anxiety on the head. Okay, so then we do square breathing. Square breathing will, again, it's relax your body, relax your mind. The other thing about all of these breathing exercises, of course, is that you're actually switching your focus away from anything that you were worried about and switching it to the breath. So you just give your head some space, just clear out a little bit of room and give it a rest for a minute. So you're relaxing your body, but you're also relaxing your mind as well, which is really important in these situations because everything's connected, you know? So square breathing, just what it says on the tin. But this time we're going to exhale through the mouth. So we go in through the nose for 4, then we hold for 4, exhale through the mouth for 4, hold for 4, inhale through the nose for 4, hold for 4, and so the box is formed. So I'll count along for a few rounds. Again, 10 rounds is the optimum, 10 breaths, and then 3 rounds of 10 breaths. But obviously, if you've only got a minute, this is the one to do at your desk or, just before you make your big speech or address the judge, I was going to say. But, whatever your profession might be, whatever your anxiety might be a personal thing, social thing, doesn't matter. Same deal, same breathing, same effect. So the breath starts with an inhalation through the nose and inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 2, 3, 4. That will really work quickly to reduce your stress and tension. There is so much that you can do with your breath to control the way your body operates, your endocrine system, your psychological system, your nervous system. It really is so powerful, and you already have the tool right inside of you. You just need to know how to use it. I really hope that this short video has given you a bit of insight into how you can take control back over the way that you feel. If you want to know more, please feel free to get in touch. We can either signpost you to some other breathwork exercises or pranayama practices, which my colleague Michelle Christie is just an absolute dream at. I recommend her so highly. We can signpost you to those, to other breathing practices, or just talk you through doing some different techniques. So thanks very much for watching, and good luck. And don't forget, don't use that morning routine, the fast breaths, and the nighttime routine. Don't use it too frequently. They are meant for those specific purposes. Yeah, don't overdo it. Small doses. Thanks very much. Stay well.